Hi guys, and welcome back to our DCUO Let's Play for the PlayStation. I am Ninja Misty, and with me is...
Ninja Andrew.
And we are standing outside of the Chinatown police station in Metropolis, because we are going to do the level 30 Metropolis bounties.
Do the do.
We're doing the deed.
That's right.
And if you've tuned in to our Gotham episode, we are just on the second half of our run, and we are going to head down the road to the Minotaur. And we're going to say hello to Dark Droid.
He's just hanging out.
Hey, buddy. All right. So what we're doing, if you didn't tune into the Gotham bounties, is we are going back and showing really, kind of tips for doing these at level 30, whereas before these were your below level 30 bounties. So
That's right.
Things have changed just a little bit. And once again, we are in a PvP phase. Ninja Andrew is in his PvP gear. I'm in my PvE gear. So we like to walk on the wild side here at DorkNinjaGaming. But we didn't have any trouble in Gotham,
We made some friends. Didn't make any enemies, so it's always good.
It was a easy run through. So we're hoping to have that luck here in Metropolis. We'll see.
That's right.
So won't we? But the cool thing is now that having armories is if I need to change into my PvP gear if things start going, kind of terribly wrong, I can do that. So, yay for armories.
Neat.
And another thing that we also talked about was, oh, dang it, I forgot what I was going to say. Oh, brain. Well, maybe it'll come to me.
I think that when we got here, I just saw somebody, resetting the Minotaur, or, activating him, but not going to fight him and running away.
Oh, dang it.
So it might be a little while before he shows up again, but at least he'll show up on Dark Cloud's face. Oh, there we go. He's gonna, or Dark Droid, he's gonna help us out with our bounty run.
Oh, well.
Yep.
And he doesn't even know that he's helping us out, so very nice, Dark Droid.
He'll take all the aggro and...
He disappeared.
Oh, no, he's still here. It's just, you know how it is.
Thanks, DC, for your epic loading.
Yep.
Oh, I see. Yeah, actually both of you disappeared.
He just disappeared on my screen, too.
So for doing these bounties at level 30, you're going to get Marks of Triumph, which is nice.
And probably bad guys, if you can't see the people that are in your group, make sure that you can. Best way to do that is probably to be close to them as you do this fight, because if you're not able to see each other, sometimes healing and power don't get sent out.
Exactly.
For whatever reason, so just to be aware of that.
And also be mindful if you happen to be in a PvP phase, villains are going to be out here doing their mission, and they also have the Enchanted Statue bounty. So just...
Which is a distance away, but they may come over here and try to troll you after if they see you around. So.
Exactly. Just heads up that it's one of those blended areas. And here is our friend, the Minotaur. So let's start it up. Oh, we've got some bestiamorphs. Help us.
It's I think he spawns with some Amazons too, doesn't he? Or something fighting him, and I can't remember. But they don't do very much damage.
I wonder.
And just try to...
Go ahead.
Well, I was just going to say try to keep them away from the other bestiamorphs here so that you don't end up having to fight a whole bunch of them.
Exactly. I was going to say, I wonder if in Amazon Fury, if they're going to be like Minotaurs running around Gotham. That'd be kind of cool.
I've been kind of wondering if they're going to throw like another Minotaur boss or like a labyrinth level or something at us at some point. Who knows?
Okay, so we've got... Oh, be careful there. Little... Who is this? Phasic spell. You want to be careful.
Woot.
Because I saw that one hit took off most of their health. Alrighty, so we got the Minotaur done, and now we're going to go out to the Suicide Slums and find General Cordax.
And these are sort of like the two bounties that are available from the Chinatown police station, guys. So they'll be the closest from where we started, essentially. But Minotaur is probably like the lowest level bounty in Metropolis, and Cordax, I think, isn't he like second highest?
Yeah, Cordax,
isn't he like 26 or something?
Sure, he's on
well, like I mean, like by the old scale of things.
I think I just activated it, and I think it said 17. But let me look again.
No.
I was my mistake. I was looking above that at Clayface. He's 26.
Okay.
By the old standards.
By the old standards. So that means he's going to generally be like a little bit more difficult. Think like kind of on the level of like Nefritos even. Like he's got his minions and he's going to be spawning stuff in.
And if you really feel like a dose of nostalgia, you can go back and watch our old video, and you can see how difficult he was at level 26.
Oh, that was hilarious.
Yes.
Didn't I die?
Yes.
I think I died.
You did.
What?
But we've had some requests to redo these since they have changed quite a bit about the game since we started. And Ninja Andrew talked about it in the Gotham Bounties. But, this was one of the things, the bounty run was one of our strategies for leveling up to level 30 faster back in the day, but you can't do that anymore. So...
And we'll be putting out more videos with sort of a different perspective on the game now that they've done so many changes, and just getting our best advice for, what we think the best way to get leveled up and all that stuff is now and all that. So
okay, well,
he's already loaded in.
Yeah.
So I am ready to.
All right, I'm going to grab one of his minions and take care of that, and grab the other one.
And I'll pull him over as well.
And you kind of want to pull him back out of the central area because you could get a lot of this Atlantean stuff on you, and that's not fun.
Just because they're going to hit, like, this is one of the higher level missions, so that you're potentially dealing with enemies that can hit a little bit harder. So just...
We're talking to you, Tiger Sharks.
Woot. Yeah, they're just OP. Those tiger sharks.
I don't like the tiger
sharks. Aren't bad.
They just walk around like they own, the whole city or something. Just, psh. And you can see he spawned out his little brine hatchlings, similar to what Aquaman throws at you when you're in the Aquaman mission. That's
right. They're not too difficult. Like, also, like, what I was saying before kind of compares to Nefritos with, like, Nefritos is spawning the scarabs, and Cordax is spawning the brine shrimp.
That makes me
or
hungry.
Whatever they're called. Yeah, man.
Hatchlings.
Well, I don't know about that.
I don't want I was just yumming at hatchlings.
Or brine shrimp, but maybe some shrimp scampi or...
I just want a shrimp cocktail. I'm not...
There you go.
I don't need anything fancy. Although that is fancy, isn't it? That's extra fancy.
Actually, if I ate shrimp, I'd die, so...
That's fancy.
But not really, but almost.
Okay, so now we're going to head out to Little Bohemia.
Just because it's sort of the next closest, and it's a solo bounty all by itself, which is, I'm sure everybody knows, my best friend Bizarro. He wants to be my friend.
He does want to be. Well, who wouldn't want to be your friend?
That's right. Or Bizarro's friend, for that matter. But he's outside the hospital. Is it Metro General?
It's one of them. They're all the same.
The one where Dr. Psycho is.
Yes. Yes, they're all the same.
Bizarro is running around out there now, and he's much higher level than he used to be. So those of us who may remember him being like a level 13 bounty that we could go and destroy very easily, just
heads up.
Just be careful.
Spoiler alert. He will knock the crap out of you if you happen to be out there at a level 13 and like, oh, it's Bizarro.
So, yeah. But he's fun, like, if you need to...
He's hero number 1.
Yeah, that's right. If you need to get away from maybe like a hero or villain that's chasing you and you know where Bizarro's at, you might be able to get him to aggro on them.
I see some villains down here, but maybe they're low level. And I can't tell if somebody's fighting him here. No, that's just patience, it looks like.
I feel like I heard Bizarro there for a second, but I'm not seeing him yet. And all I see are security guards. So I'm gonna wait. He spawns over here, sort of next to this flaming car. So if you don't see him, this is probably the area to wait. But otherwise, he'll be like walking sort of through the park and along this street over here. So I don't know.
I don't see him yet.
Yeah. Sometimes he can get like a little bit further away from that if he gets aggroed on somebody.
Oh,
let's
here he
say.
is. He's here.
Where are we? Okay.
Okay, you ready?
Nope. Let's do it.
Sweet. Oh, you're talking in Bizarro talk. You are ready.
Woot.
You're so tricky.
More. Me, Bizarro, best friend.
And you can see there some of the hyperactive patients are actually helping us fight him. Which is not bad.
Every little bit helps.
Absolutely. And there's a villain here.
Villain might not want to be getting all up in this. Oh, sorry, villain.
He's not hero number 1. He's not villain number 1 either. Gotta be careful. And clearly, you know, he's probably a low level out here doing his mission, so...
I think he saw that there was like a bunch of action over here and he was excited.
Well...
And it sort of auto-targeted him and...
Well, and not to mention that Bizarro, you know...
would probably one-shot him
right.
anyways.
Okay, so that takes
There
care of Little Bohemia. And now we're going to head back across the water and go visit...
Avatar of Sin.
We're going to another hospital.
Yeah, it's kind of weird, eh? I didn't even think about that. Hospital to hospital.
Where the wrath of a hero is delicious. It's all making me hungry. You talked about shrimp.
You're the one who's doing it, man. I'm hungry now.
Well, you said brine shrimp, and that's just set us off on the course of food.
We'll be back after this short message from our... No.
Dang it. Let's hurry up. I'm hungry.
That's right. Order now. New DorkNinjaGaming. I don't know. What can we... Shrimp Scampi.
I don't like shrimp scampi that much, though.
Nah. I like
I like coconut shrimp. With like a really good, like, pina colada type sauce. Pineapple, tropical. Oh my goodness. I need some coconut shrimp. Send that to DorkNinjaGaming. P.O. Box.
No, I thought we were gonna sell it to our viewers.
Oh no. Send it to me.
Oh god.
Let's see. So Avatar of Sin, he'll spawn out kind of over here in the tree area, doesn't he?
Like, just in front of it.
Yeah.
He might even be there right now, I can't even see anything yet.
Me either.
Just, like, land on the ledge.
Wait till it all loads in. Where are you, Avatar of Sin?
Well, if you keep singing and calling to it, I'm sure he'll show up eventually.
Well, it's always worked in the past.
That's right. Actually, that's not quite true, is it?
No, like way back when we first started playing, this bounty was glitched, and honest to God, sometimes you'd come out here and sit out here for 45 minutes.
I think we sat out here for like a week.
And it's like once a day he would spawn, and obviously they finally got around to remedying that, but it was a joke.
For a while, yeah. Like, need help with Avatar of Sin.
Oh, you crazy kids.
That's right.
Well,
here he is.
There we go. Hey, I'm just gonna jump right on in there.
I was waiting for his wings to load in. I didn't want it to crash me. It's got some pretty sweet horns, guys. You can get those as a...
I'm wearing them.
Set of briefings. Yes, there we go. And we'll be doing those videos as soon as we can, guys.
Yes, we're redoing the collection videos just because it needed to be updated. So stay tuned for that. That takes a little bit of time because it's a lot of information to concisely put out there. So
yeah,
be patient.
And we've had requests for like how to get the horns from people. So this is just sort of like a message, like we're working on it, guys. It's coming. Just
and if
we need to...
you happen to be watching this and we already have the updated briefings out, well then yay for us, because we were all productive.
Right.
That's a note to our future selves.
No pressure, right?
Never.
So Avatar of Sin has fallen, and we had some help from a couple dudes out here, probably doing their missions.
Ken Beast 2? There we go.
Gwenedy, something like that.
Quinado, Quinedy. Oh, you know who you are. Thanks.
That's right.
Alrighty. So now we're gonna go to Arkillo or the Judge.
Let's do Arkillo, because it's sort of like we've sort of been working up from the easiest to the hardest, except for Kordax, just because he was close. So this is like the third hardest bounty, I guess you could say.
Yes.
Although
it was level 21 back in the day.
Although, like, kind of, he's still comparable to like Kordax or...
Sure. The Judge was always the one, like, when you were the low level and you're just like, oh no, not the Judge. Just because all those torsos are out there and they're smacking you around and the Reapers are there. It's just a lot.
And he used to drop, like, a fairly decent trinket for level 30s who had just, finally gotten up to being able to do that bounty, and then you get this
Gem of Judgment.
Level 30. Yeah, I wonder what's, like, the deal is with that now, because it's kind of like, well, if you can't even do this until you're...
Level 30.
Level 30, like, I guess you could go out and get that one trinket to help you get between level... that and, like, your tier 1 and tier 2 and all that stuff until you get something better, but I wonder if most people are going to even do that now, just because if you have to go until you're level, tier 3 to be able to duo these guys, or, what I mean,
sure.
comfortably without any problems. It's like, well, And, like, this is not to say, like, you could probably do these tier 2, tier 1, modded and geared and stuff like that, but with the way Ninja Misty and I play, and level up our characters, like, when we get to level 30, it's not very long before we're tier 3 already. So it's just like, that's all we're saying, is like, put on the best gear that you possibly can at level 30 and try and give yourself the best advantage.
I'm just going to hover up in the air until everything loads in.
That's right. It's kind of like fighting Killer Frost, like, because the Green Lanterns and Yellow Lanterns are kind of like the Omax in a way, I guess. You know? Plus he's a single target and only does, like, attack damage. He's not, like, going to call in anything or...
Right.
You know? And it's Kordax, guys. He's a big, giant yellow lantern. You'll notice him as soon as he spawns. And actually,
no, Arkilla. You said Kordax.
Arkilla, that's right. That's right. Here he is, right here. He looks actually smaller than he used to. Maybe that's just me.
You just grew.
Oh, that could also be. I've been eating my Wheaties.
Nice.
That's right. So the best thing to do is actually to fight him on the spot where he spawns, or if you really, like, if he's out walking around and you really can't wait, you can fight him on the other side of the street. The reason you're doing that is to try and pull him away from the other yellow lanterns so that they're not helping him out. But as long as you do that and don't get knocked over the edge, you should be okay.
Exactly.
And, like, I can't really say if he has any attacks that you really have to watch out for, because usually when I'm doing this with Ninja Misty, and we're healing and controlling each other, so there's never really an issue where something he's doing is going to damage us all that much. But
I think the only thing you have to watch out for is that knockback attack that he does, because it could knock you over the side. And
I liked his giant holding the ball there for an inordinate amount of time attack.
Yeah, I'm not exactly sure what that what's up with that. I guess maybe he was trying to, like, mesmerize us with the size of his ball.
Yes. No comment. I was mesmerized.
No comment.
Yep.
Alright, so now we're going to go wrap this up with the judge. So, yay.
Glen Morgan Square, lots of torsos and
Reapers, but also the cool soul-dimming aura that I want to wear all the time.
That's true.
Hint, hint. DC?
Nudge, nudge.
Wink, wink.
Or, like, even not an aura, make it part of some new item that we can wear, like,
pendant in it, kind of.
Yeah, or like a relic or something, and have a whole bunch of these and make it part of like a big old DLC or something. I don't know, I'm just throwing crazy ideas out there.
That could be cool. Now, this is also another area you kind of want to watch out if you're in a PvP phase, because villains can come and troll you pretty easily out here, because you've got a lot of enemies.
Potential enemies that could be damaging you, yeah.
So just kind of heads up for that.
Keep an eye on your radars if you're doing this mission in PvP phase.
The good thing is that sometimes people will come out of the, from With a Vengeance, they'll come out of Eclipso's hideout and come over here and help you defeat the judge.
That's right.
Because I've done that a few times. Now, you don't have to talk to the Lightkeepers to get the cool effect on you, but I want it because it looks good.
Yeah.
Here he is.
We want it in a whole bunch of colors, and it's not the best idea to put this aura on before going to fight the judge, because it basically means that a Reaper is probably going to get aggroed on you, but...
They're going to get aggroed on you anyway.
That's right. So, the judge, the most powerful bounty in the entire game. Basically, he's got some ranged attacks. I think he can summon some sort of, like, magical swirling or trapping ability of some sort. I can't remember what they did with it now, but he can also teleport. He'll like jump into the ground and then come up like behind you or somewhere else. So just all you really have to watch out for. Oh, it's the scythe. He's got some sort of scythe that's always been invisible.
For sure. He looks cool though.
He does look cool. I like his weapon and...
I like his cloak with all the detail on the front of it.
Definitely.
And his creepy skull face. They did a good job with him. Like, he's appropriately creepy.
And he drops the best trinket. Like some of the other bounties here drop trinkets, guys, like Minotaur, I think Kordax.
Kordax drops one. Bizarro used to drop one, didn't he?
I think so. It's been so long since we've done them in order to like specifically get those things, so it's just, I don't know, like, if you really need a trinket at level 30, I would just go for the Judge, because all the other ones are kind of useless, but that's just because they're so outdated now. But
alright, so let me...
just the nature of the game. Oops. There we go. Oh, yeah, we might want to move a little bit. Let's move to the other side of these guys.
Yes. We should be safe here. Alright, I'm going to open my journal real quick and turn these in. So you can see we had the Minotaur, and we had Archillo, Avatar of Sin, Bizarro, Kordax, and the Judge. So that wraps up all of your level 30 bounties in Metropolis. And you can tune in for the Gotham ones if you have not taken a little sneaky peek at those yet. And yeah.
Woot. And just, I guess my last thing that I would add is that, like, because these are no longer below level 30 missions, now that they're beyond level 30, like, there's no experience bonus for doing these. The only bonus that you get is do you get a renown bonus after level 30 when you go back to do more of these?
I'm not sure. I know you get marks of triumph.
You know?
And you get cash.
Okay.
I was trying to see if I had any level 30, but because we've turned them all in, it's still showing like the level 21 and 14 still in my journal, so that I'm probably going to have to hide those. They may not go away.
Yeah. I guess all I'm saying is just, like, don't worry too much about these until you're a high enough level that you can just go and get whatever credits you need for it by yourself or whatever else. Just because it's not going to give you any kind of a boost to your character if you're trying to do these early or even at level 30. You know, I don't know.
Although it is a way to make some marks of triumph. So if there's a group,
that's true.
You know, there may be a group out doing bounty runs. I've seen that in the shout box before, or LFG. So just keep your eyes peeled for that. And yeah, stay tuned for more epic things. We're looking forward to the spring event and Game Update 36 and the next DLC. So we're excited.
And the DLC after that.
And the DLC after that, and the one after that, and the one after that, and so on and so on. All right, guys. Like, subscribe, comments, questions. We're all over the place on social media, so come find us and join us for more epic adventures and apparently creepy civilians that just disappear right in front of our face on DorkNinjaGaming. Bye.